Moonkitty here again with another map part. Yeah, this time it's an OC map. It's hosted by Kit, a friend of mine. I hope you guys don't mind this format of me making a map part and then talking about it, because I think it's fun. Also, it means that I don't have to make another completely separate video on weeks where I'm working on something like this. And you might be thinking, Moonkitty, you have OCs? And the answer is, maybe, but not exactly here. These are roleplay characters from when I was 13. And for reference, I'm 27 now. And they were Pokemon Warrior Cat crossover characters. Mine was a Flareon, but blue. My friend's was a Flareon, but grass type. And the other guy had a Scizor, but it was a trainer Scizor, making it our roleplay's equivalent of a kitty pet. Obviously, the characters in this video are my own designs 14 years after we were ever role-playing them, and vague appropriations from my old character story. A few things to understand. One was that Leafeon was not something we were all familiar with yet, so my friend's Flareon being a grass-type Flareon was, vaguely reasonable at the time. Second, Long Shadows, Ash Fur, and all of that hadn't come out yet either, so angsty, rejected cats at the time were pretty novel. Either way, the theme of this map was angsty romantic longing, and to be honest, the only cat character, or anything that could pass as a cat character that I had under my belt to fit with that sort of theme was a blue Flareon. Basically, back when we started out, our roleplays were largely unplanned and unscripted. I like those best. When we started having scripts and expectations within our roleplays, I got bored. But back when we were, just doing whatever, it was a lot more fun. So when I was having my blue Flareon romantically pursue my friend's grass Flareon, I had no idea she was actually planning to have her get with the hecking Scizor. Imagine my 13-year-old disbelief. I had spent months of my life trying to have my character win hers over, and when it didn't turn out, I felt it in my overdramatic preteen heart. So I funneled all that energy into my character spending ages moping and being angsty and mean and lonely until the roleplay eventually dissolved. Not because of my character being angsty, but because everyone just kind of lost interest. My friend even made a new character, a pink and purple Flareon, to try and fix mine, but instead I legitimately rejected her. I wasn't having it. My Flareon, it's gonna be alone forever. So for this map part, I've taken them and made them all into cats. Obviously. And it wasn't the first time I had done so either, as back in late 2009 we were going to try and make it some sort of animated YouTube series. We didn't get very far, as kids usually don't when they decide to impulsively make some big grand project. For these new designs though, I started with the original characters and ignored these. Here's the sketch. I've changed the music in the part within the video so it doesn't get copyright claimed as the audio was longer than 10 seconds, but it's pretty frantic to keep in line with the original tune. There are no lyrics on my part, so it gave me a little bit more freedom to do what I wanted. I know I've been making animated videos for a long time, but I'm really just starting out when it comes to trying to animate in any serious way, which is why I've been sticking to and will probably keep sticking to smaller maps. Here it is with everything but the shine on the characters. I made a little brush for those flowers on the tree. I'm sorry if it's disappointing, but I did not draw them by hand. Okay, well, 4 of them I drew by hand. And here's the completed part again. I wanted to make the shine look like it was kind of sparkling, so I made a normal hard-edged layer and blurred it down a bit inconsistently. I'm interested in joining more maps in the future, but I'm definitely just going to take them one at a time. It's kind of relaxing to just put all of your energy into one thing for a couple days. And that's that. See you next time.